and technical assistance on how to effectively address literacy problems in their communities. DepEd and DILG also issued the joint memorandum circular and joining all LGUs to really look into the literacy situation in their communities. And the result of these FLEMs will be very, very helpful for these provinces, initially for the provinces, for the highly urbanized cities, because we have data for them, regions, and hopefully in the coming future, also cities and municipalities. We were also able to engage internal and external partners that support our programs, projects, and activities. And we also developed a repository for a database on literacy we call the National Literacy Information System via the LCC website. We will also were able to develop the National Literacy Framework, also a product of the research study that the Council conducted, and that provided the framework for functional literacy and the other types of literacies that Filipinos should have. So we also were able, in addition, to develop our plans, strategic plans and communication plans, and expand advocacy through information, education, and community material development, as well as disseminating them to our stakeholders. And lastly, this is the latest achievement of the LCC. The Philippines was awarded for its significant contribution to literacy by a nation, and this special award or recognition, given only to our country, was accorded by the World Literacy Awards and the World Literacy Foundation. This was a special recognition was also mentioned for the Department of Education and Literacy Coordinating Council for the establishment of more than 300 local literacy councils that across cities and municipalities that ensures that literacy development happens in the communities. And we thank the World Literacy Foundation for giving this award to us. The award was given on April 7, 2025 during the World Literacy Summit held at Oxford, United Kingdom, and the award was received by our ambassador to UK, Ambassador Chodoro L. Locsin Jr. So these are some of the accomplishments and achievements of the Council, and rest assured that we will continue working with the different Council member agencies, I mean the Secretariat, in order that we can address the issues on illiteracy and not only target basic illiteracy, Your Honor, but also aim for functional literacy, increased functional literacy in the Philippines. And with your help po, and the other members of the Council, we will be able to address all these challenges. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Dr. Mendoza. I'll show slide 11 of the PSA optional. Slide 11, the age. Again, I'll go back to the age. This is functional literacy rate by age. And if you look at the age range outside of the DepEd system, this is quite a challenge, no? Because they're not in school. No? They're working. They have families. They're mothers and fathers. Some of them probably are in the informal sectors like fishermen and farmers. So it's a challenge for them. No? It's a challenge for government to attract them to come into our intervention program, such as the ALS. No? Because ALS is voluntary, it's not mandatory, especially for older segment. So it's a challenge for, even though the ALS is available, it's a challenge for government to entice them to come and take the ALS program. But in order to address functional literacy or to improve functional literacy in our country, we need to also look at the age range outside of DepEd. Now, this is a challenge, no? And I truly believe that the only way to address this is to mobilize the local government units. We cannot address that sitting here in this room. We can only address that by mobilizing the local government units. That's the only way, because the local government units are our boots on the ground. They're the ones on the field. No? But we need to mobilize them and also fund them, because locating these individuals who are not functional illiterate, who are not functional literate, is a challenge. No? So my question is, there's a joint memorandum circular number 1 to series of 2024 that calls for the creation, reconstitution, and strengthening of the local literacy council. No? So there's actually an attempt between the DILG and DepEd to mobilize the local government units. Now my question is, and we have a representative from the DILG here also, but since LCC is the central body, my question is, have we reconstituted all LCCs in our local government units? Does this this memorandum calls for the creation of LCCs, local literacy councils, in cities, municipalities? So talagang granular siya. So have we constituted all LCCs at the local level? Meron ba tayong database niyan?
Mr. Chair, not all. Based on our records, we only have more than 300 functional local LCCs in the country, and we are really still working on capacitating more LGUs so that they will also establish their own. So with the help of PIA in advocacy and DILG in cascading this to all LGUs, we this year will be capacitating more LGUs. I think a couple of months ago, we capacitated several LGU representatives at the Visayas region, and a representative from your office, Mr. Chair, was present there. And we will be capacitating more LGUs, perhaps additional LGUs in the Mindanao region in the coming months po, Mr. Chair. So aside from providing the manual, we also conduct capacity building to these LGUs.
Out of the 1,600 cities and municipalities, there are only 300 operationalized LCCs.
That is as per our latest record, Mr. Chair.
So that's not so much, no? Again, we cannot just, kung tayo lang mag-uusap, it's not gonna happen. No? We're not gonna solve this problem. We need to mobilize the LGUs through the LCCs. And the LCCs, this is a good idea, no? Because there's now a localized body that will analyze, address literacy in their locality. But we need to operationalize that. And there's already a memorandum circular to that effect. No? We have a representative from DILG here. Where's So how come only 300 out of the 1,600 have been operationalized insofar as the local literacy council is concerned?
Good morning, Mr. Chair. We only have 300 functional local literacy councils. No, that's according to the latest data. But unfortunately, we do not have the data or the reason as to why there are only 300. What we can do, sir, is we can request previous data from the local government units so that we can know the reason as to why only 300 is functional at the moment.
The reason is not secondary already. What we want is for the local government units to create it. Regardless of the reason, just create it.
Yes, sir. We will, if necessary, or actually it's necessary, we will issue the policies and guidelines or we will actually advocate to the LGUs so that the LGUs can create the LCCs and be functional po.
I suggest that the DILG through the Literacy Coordinating Council should issue a stronger memo to all the LGUs as well as your DILG representative, in all